Good morning, Nighthawk Nation. My name is Robert Larson, your anchor for this week, and welcome to the HPS Upload, where we upload the latest news for you to download. Here at Hettinger Public School, we challenge all to meet their academic and life goals while inspiring lifelong learning. Please stand to say the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And now on to some quick short stories. Before our early release last week, Thursday, Mrs. Fisher's first grade class got creative with some flashlight reading during the power outage. On Tuesday, January 30th, a group of 6 juniors and sophomores went to the Sanford and University of Mary's Health Career Summit on the University of Mary's campus. We toured the state-of-the-art Health Career Center on campus and attended an open floor format of over 20 health career opportunities and programs. Allison Scogan, an HPS student, stated, "It was a great learning experience that was also eye-opening regarding the wide variety of medical careers available in the workforce." During last week's girls' basketball game, HPS honored Nolan Dix, our local play-by-play radio commentator, for being inducted in the Sportscaster Hall of Fame. Congratulations, Nolan. And February, NCTE month, celebrating career technical education, it equips students with academic and technical skills for future careers. Over 1 million high school students and college students nationwide are enrolled in CTE. It fosters workplace skills by providing hands-on access to academic content. This week's featured CTE category is Agricultural Education, taught here at HPS by Mr. Buckmeyer. Teacher of those programs stated, These classes aim to develop and enhance students' problem-solving capabilities and technical skills through hands-on projects. These classes provide students an opportunity to explore the world of agriculture and the trades while embracing creative and artistic mindsets in welding, woodworking, plumbing, and much more. Now, on to breakfast and lunch this week. For lunch today, it's going to be chicken Alfredo. Tuesday, breakfast is going to be cook's choice, with lunch being pulled pork and coleslaw. Wednesday, breakfast is always going to be those oh so delectable breakfast sandwiches, with lunch being cheese quesadilla with chips and salsa. Thursday, breakfast is muffins. Lunch is brat/bun and baked beans. And for Friday, breakfast is Donut Friday, with lunch being hot tuna, melts, and chips. Silent reading is third hour this week. Be sure to bring a book. It is a Flex Friday this week. 9th through 12 students interested in participating in OWLs this year should pick up a form in Miss Block's room. They are due today. Memberships cost $15, which includes your t-shirt for Earth Day. Now, on to today's question. On this day, in 1994, what famous art piece painted by Edvard Munch was stolen? Now, let's go to this week's story about Our Growing Children's Choir by Francis Gonder.
As Hettinger Public School's Children's Choir expands from the music room to the gym, Choir Director Morgan Eller reflects on the challenges and joys of the program, while our students share how being a part of choir has transformed their love for music and friendships.
What challenges have you faced managing a larger choir, and how have you overcome them?
I feel like the biggest thing is, since there's so many voices, as a music teacher, I'm supposed to help pinpoint problems. But when there's so much sound going on, it gets harder to kind of pull out what voices are what voice is having a problem, and which students are struggling a little bit more than others. But I've learned to fix that by having little sectional times. So with people's voices that are changing or they're struggling to hit certain ranges, I'm able to do little sectionals with just those kids every once in a while to kind of help redirect them onto it. But then that puts the rest of the choir just on a free day.
Okay. Can you share some of the highlights or memorable moments from rehearsals or performances with the expanded children's choir?
So it's going to sound really lame, but with the expanded choir, the most memorable moment to me is that full sound during the performance of, during our winter concert with it being on stage. It was just so full, and all the kids were having a good time, even when we're messing up, or when they mess up, I'm able to smile at them, and we just kind of have a good time. But the most memorable thing would be that powerful sound of just all these voices coming together.
Parents do support the success and growth of the children's choir.
I I feel like just supporting the program itself is the biggest thing, especially now that it's in the school day. It doesn't take away from their academics at all, and all teachers are involved with it as well. So teachers and I communicate very well of like, during these days you don't do important things during this time because half their class is gone for children's choir. So kids aren't missing anything academically. It doesn't pull out of their classroom time, because when we rehearse before the concert, it's the same time that kids rehearse for their actual concert as well. So just supporting that, it's not impacting academics, but it is giving them that social aspect of engaging with other grades as well.
Okay. Do you have anything else to add?
No, just I can't wait to see where the numbers go next year, and I've had a really good time with the big growth spurt I've had.
What inspired you to join the children's choir in the first place?
I've always really liked singing, and being able to expand on that really, really encouraged me.
With the growing choir, how do you feel about the changes and what do you enjoy?
Since choir is growing, it's giving a lot more people a chance, and since it's growing, you had to change the times, making it more available to different people. Like people who ride the bus can now actually join children's choir.
What advice would you give to other students who might think about joining the choir?
Honestly, nothing can really go wrong in children's choir. It's not a choice that you would regret. There's a lot of different activities that you'll be able to do through that, such as surround state and song, and a couple others.
As our children's choir grows, their voices unite in harmony, bringing joy to the school and our community. This musical journey showcases the power of compassion and collaboration among young talents.
Thank you for that story. Now, next week we have a unique story from myself about AI in education, which is some actual news. Now let's go to Matthew with sports. How do we do, Matthew?
I think we did pretty good. I kind of forgot, but let's look at that anyways. So for girls basketball versus the Trenton Tiger, JV lost 33-44, but varsity won 45-37. Versus Garrison, varsity won 53-46, and versus Belfield at the district tournament, Nighthawks won 48-37. And for boys basketball versus the New England Tigers, varsity won 36-62. Very, very close game. And now for wrestling, the girls regionals. Jennifer Verdon placed first, Akelia Olson placed third, and Ellie Roseland placed second. Jennifer was named Outstanding Senior Wrestler for the region and will now have a chance to be named Outstanding State Senior Wrestler. So congratulations, Jennifer. And now for wrestling boys division, Burke Vanderpool placed 7th, Riley Hasbrook placed 5th, Nick Dobis placed 7th, Kyle Shaleski placed 1st, congratulations Kyler, Stone Stadheim placed 8th, Trevor Daly placed 5th, Tanner Blackwell placed 7th, and Jaron Frank placed 8th. And now let's go on to some highlights. So for some girls varsity basketball versus the Black Devils versus, Layla Jensen starting off the game with a three-pointer, very good beginning. So it's a very good game for both sides actually, very close as well. Tina Brooke with a nice steal here, catching the ball out of the air. Monica Morris with a nice three-pointer. Scored a lot of three-pointers during this game as well, so yeah, like I said, pretty good game. And Kinley Statham with a fast break there. Good camera action by the HBS Dream Team as well. And now we got Sienna Berwick with another steal. Nice tip-off and stealing the pass, not intercepting. Made that mistake a few times. Monica Morris with yet another three-pointer, making the score 37-37 in the fourth quarter. Layla Jensen with a three-pointer, making the score 40-44 in the fourth quarter. Maybe this game went into overtime as well. Monica Morris with a three-pointer. Yeah, like I said, a lot of three-pointers, making the score 46-51. And now for sports this week. Girls basketball, Monday through Tuesday, is varsity districts versus Glen Olin Hebron. That will be in Glen Olin. Boys basketball, Thursday is a JV and varsity game versus Flasher. That will be in Flasher. And on Saturday, there is a varsity district play-in. Now for wrestling, Thursday through Saturday, boys and girls varsity state versus Fargo. That will be in Fargo. And now, back to Robert.
Thank you so much, Matthew. Now, let's go to Colby Milling with some weather.
All right, so for the forecast this week, Monday, little to no accumulation, cloudy, 37 high, 28 low. Tuesday, some wind, a little sun, 36 high, 18 low. Wednesday, cloudy, 27 high, 11 low. Thursday, some sun, 22 high, 4 low. And Friday, mostly cloudy, 18 high, 5 low. And Saturday, mostly cloudy, 32 high, 5 low. Sunday, colder with some clouds, 15 high, -2 low. And that is our weather this week. We don't have any radar, so let's go back.
Thank you, Colby, for that weather report. We would also like to thank Sydney, our producer, for helping us make today's broadcast possible. Now to wrap up our broadcast, the answer to the question from earlier is the Scream was stolen on February 12th, 1994, which also happened to be the same day as the opening of the Winter Olympics. And that's it for this week's news broadcast on the HBS Upload. We upload the latest news for you to download. If you enjoyed it, be sure to smash that like button and subscribe to our channel. We'll see you next week Monday at 9.
Here at Kennedy's, we provide fresh goods and groceries for all your daily needs, ranging from our special selection of fruits and vegetables to our specially created delis and bakeries. Find us on 200 North Main Street or call us at 701-567-2404 to place an order.
So, what's the big deal with that subscribe button? It's not just for following our YouTube channel. It signifies much more. When you subscribe, you become a part of the HPS Stream Team, proudly supporting our vibrant